Hello people, how are you doing? Hope you're well. My video for today is ranking the 4 presidents of Kenya 2022 updated list. Hello people, how are you doing? Hope you're well. My video for today is ranking the 4 presidents of Kenya 2022 updated version. I did a video similar to that last year, but I decided to do it in an updated version. And I will rank the presidents from the least favorite to the most favorite. And I'll start with the least favorite. The least favorite president that we've had is Daniel Torotich Arap Mwai. Yes, Daniel Torotich Arap Mwai. And he was the president of Kenya from 1978 till 2002, and he died 2 years ago on February 2020. And I'll start with the achievements and the failures. And the achievements are: number 1 is seeking forgiveness. Whenever Mwai would be wrong, he would be quick to seek forgiveness. And this is seen in one of the speeches he made, like for example, kama nimekufanyia mabaya unisamee, na kama umenitukana mimi nimekusamee. Yeah, so he would forgive those that have wronged him. He would even ask for forgiveness for those for whoever he wronged. Number 2 is environmental conservation. He advocated for tree planting, and he also stopped poaching of elephants. He stopped the idea of ivory trade of elephant tusks in 1989. Number 3 is punctuality. Mwai was very punctual in attending to his office. Number 4 is regional peacemaker. He was able to make peace with the regions of Africa, for example, Uganda, Somalia, and Sudan. And he was also able to revive the East African community, which collapsed in 1977. Number 4 is empowering girls through education. Most of the schools that he formed were named after him. For example, Mwai Girls High School, Mwai Forces Academy, amongst other schools. Number 5 is Nyayo Milk and 844 system. Mwai he issued free milk to school-going children. He also introduced the 844 system in 1985, which most of us, including myself, did the 844. And number 6 is he loved the church and Bible reading. Mwai would frequently attend the church services, and he would respect the pastors in the church services. He also loved reading the Bible, and during his time as president, crusades would be there throughout his presidency. Yeah. The failures are as follows. There was the 1982 coup attempt and Nyayo House torture chambers. The 1982 coup took place when one of the radio presenters announced that the coup was taking place. For example, Leonard Mambo Mbotela announced that the coup was taking place in 1982, and the Nyayo House chambers, it made some people's lives miserable. Number 2 is the one-party rule. In the 1980s, especially, there was the one-party rule. For example, KANU was the one party that was there in the 80s, and he purged many opponents like Raila Odinga, Koigi Wamwere, and Kenneth Matiba. Number 3 is bad economy. During his time as president, the economy was not doing so well. The roads were not good. And number 4 is attracted to foreign aid. We would have foreign aid from different countries like USA, Germany, amongst other nations, and they would incur debts from those countries that wanted foreign aid from. In terms of rating, I would rate Mwai 3 out of 10. Number 3 is our current President Uhuru Kenyatta. I would start with the achievements and the failures. The achievements are: number 1 is that he brought back the WRC Safari Rally, and this WRC Safari Rally, this country was to host this event every year until 2026. So Uhuru Kenyatta brought back the WRC Safari Rally in 2020. Number 2 is that the country was the best African country at the Olympics in Tokyo 2020, whereby Kenya won 4 gold medals, 4 silver medals, and 2 bronze medals. Number 3 is infrastructure development and economic growth. So Uhuru Kenyatta built over 11,000 kilometers in his first term and 3,000 kilometers in his second term. He connected Kenyans to electricity and water in rural areas. He also introduced the Huduma centers. He built the standard gauge railways. He also built the Nairobi Expressway. He also came up with free maternity in public hospitals. Number 4 is digitization of records. For example, the Teacher Service Commission, it has like 7,000 teachers' records. Number 5 is the Handshake in 2018, whereby Uhuru Kenyatta, there was a handshake between Uhuru Kenyatta and his opponent Raila Odinga. And number 6 is health insurance, whereby there were 400% growth in the number of Kenyans issued under National Health Insurance Fund, that is NHIF. And I will take you through the failures of Kenyatta. Number one is increase in corruption, whereby he confessed that 2 billion shillings is lost every year. Yeah, there's also corrupt scandals. For example, the NYS scandal. There's the Kemsa scandal, amongst others. Number two is increase in debt, whereby Kenya is faced with the increase in debt from foreign countries like China, debt from IMF. Yeah. Number three is attracted foreign aid. He attracted foreign aid from mostly China in the construction of roads. And finally, number four is failed to implement the laptop project. He promised that the laptop project would take place, but it didn't take place. And finally, number five is increasing fuel and food prices. Like right now, fuel prices have increased, food prices have increased. For example, the maize flour prices have increased, cooking oil prices have increased. Yeah, and I would rate him, I'll give him 4 out of 10. Yes, 4 out of 10. Number two is President Jomo Kenyatta. Yeah, and I'll start with the achievements of President Jomo Kenyatta and his failures. The achievements are: number one, he co-organized the 5th Pan-African Conference in 1945, and in this conference, Africa was ready to govern themselves, and it was co-hosted by those Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Obafemi Awolowo of Nigeria, Estlins Banda of Malawi, and W.E.B. Du Bois of USA. Number two is he was president of Kenya African Union, which was aimed to bring tribes together. Number three is vital in securing Kenya's independence from Britain. So he played a big role in ensuring that Kenya gained her independence from Britain around December 12th, 1963, and Britain left our country, Kenya, and we gained our independence. Then number four is he abolished racial segregation and brought unity in the country. So President Jomo Kenyatta abolished racism in schools and also in bars and other public places. He also ensured that Kenya English and Kiswahili are the official languages in this country, Kenya. And I will then begin with the failures. Number one, he purged his opponents. For example, Kenya People's Union by Odinga, who was the father of Raila Odinga. There was also corruption and unequal distribution of land. Number three is he supported capitalism, whereby he would support the capitalist ideologies from USA, Britain, and you would oppose communism from Russia, China. Yeah. Then number 4 is the attracted foreign aid. You would love to receive foreign aid from Britain, USA, Germany, and you would oppose foreign aid from Russia, China, or Russia or Soviet Union. Yeah. In terms of rating, I will rate him 5 or 6 out of 10. Yes, 5 or 6 out of 10. Then number 1, the best president that we have, President Mwai Kibaki. Yes, I will start with the achievements of President Mwai Kibaki and his failures. President Mwai Kibaki ruled this nation from 2002 up to 2013, and he died in April this year, 2022. The achievements of President Mwai Kibaki is as follows. The Constitution of Kenya. He promulgated the new constitution in 2010, which brought democracy. And number 2 is pre-primary education, whereby many people were able to receive pre-primary education. Yeah, and many people were literate in his term. Number 3 is constituency development funds, whereby he developed them to support the constituency level grassroots development projects, and there were new water, health and education facilities. Number 4 is Thika Superhighway, whereby it started around 2009 and was completed in 2012, and he expanded the 4-lane carriageway to 8 lanes. He built the underpasses, providing interchanges at roundabouts, and he erected the flyovers so as to reduce the traffic jam. Yeah, those Uhuru highway to Oginga roundabout, which was the first phase. There's the Oginga roundabout to Kenyatta University, which was the second phase, and Kenyatta University to Thika town, which summed up to 50.4 kilometers. Yeah. Number 5 is the economy. He created a Vision 2030, and he also introduced kazi kwa vijana. Yeah. Number 6 is reduction in Kenya's dependency on foreign aid. It was funded by internally granted resources, for example, increased tax revenue collection. Yeah, so Kenya didn't have to rely on foreign aid so much. Yeah, I'll now begin with the failures. Number 1 is rigging of the 2007 post-presidential election, whereby more than 1,300 people were killed and 500,000 were displaced, which was it was a very sad event. Number 2 is dishonoring of the Memorandum of Understanding, laying the basis for National Alliance, Rainbow Coalition, and Opposition Unity, whereby Kenya would have a new constitution within the first 100 days of Kibaki's administration, which never took place. The referendum was there in 2005, but it failed, it backfired. There was also negative ethnicity, whereby the NAC summit, which included Mwai Kibaki representing the Kikuyu community, Raila Odinga representing the Luo community, Mudi Awori and Kijana Omalo representing the Luya community, Najib Balala representing Mijikendas, Iputo Kirwa representing the Kalenjins, Charity Ngilu and Kalonzo Musyoka representing the Kamba community, which was abandoned. In terms of rating, I will rate him 7 or 8 out of 10. Yeah, hope you've learned something about the ranking of the 4 presidents of Kenya. Which is your favorite president in this country? Comment down below, and bye.